What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, the new and improved Tiger Fitness channel where I'm going to go over a lot of things. And I actually had a channel for politics and a channel for business, and I'm going to scrap those. It's all going right here. One question I get more than any other question is how to get a career in the supplement industry, how to get a career. And I'm going to state emphatically that this industry sucks. You probably don't want a career in this industry. And I'm going to explain why. And I'm going to explain why wanting to find a career and directly approaching it that way is the worst way to do it. Now, when people say, how do I get a career in the supplement industry? That's like me saying, how do I get a career in the hair care industry? And the fact of the matter is companies, large and small, all have divisions. There's HR. Okay, there's sales, there's marketing, there's accounting, there's all these different things. So when people ask me, how do I get a career in the fitness industry, and let's say they're before pre-college age, I say, well, what is it you do? And a lot of times they go, well, what do you mean, what do I do? I want to work in the supplement industry. I want to work in the hair industry. What do I do, just go sniff people's hair? No. You need to find a specialty that might not fit to the niche. Also, the last thing you need to do in life is to niche yourself somewhere. Let me explain. When I look at my resume, and you can see it, LinkedIn/Marc Lobliner, LinkedIn.com/LinkedIn.com/in/Marc Lobliner. I'll link it down below. And if you look at my resume, you know, you got at the top what I'm doing now, and then you got Civation, which was, you know, founded and then sold it, and then you have the real cool shit. Okay, you have me working for American media that bits me in a whole nother world of publishing. Okay, and then I started a company with Sylvester Stallone. People don't see what it is. They see, holy shit, you worked with Sylvester Stallone. When you niche yourself in, God forbid something happens in this industry. God forbid the government cracks down on it. You're stuck. Or what if you lose your job and there's not a lot of jobs in the industry? You're stuck. Don't niche yourself in. I actually had this conversation with someone you all know very well, a good friend of mine, who's trying to decide what to do, and he actually chose, it actually steered him in, I believe, the right direction. I've also had this conversation with many people on YouTube who have YouTube channels, and I go the same way. What do you want to do when you grow up? So what I'm recommending, let's say you're in high school and you're watching this channel. Pick a major of something you like. I hate numbers. Okay, I didn't go for accounting. When I first started college, my first major was kinesiology. Then I found out how much those motherfuckers make a year. They don't make dick. They're starting at like $22,000 and they're maxing out even less. The only reason to get a degree in that is if you want to get an advanced degree and maybe profess or go into something, something well beyond that, or perhaps become a physical therapist. I went into marketing. And the reason I went into marketing after that is because my first choice was being a lawyer. Then I found out about all the school involved, and I'm like, fuck that. And then my brother actually majored in marketing. I'm like, you know what? My brother and I have similar personalities. He's crushing it right now as a buyer and working for an agency. And at that time, he was working for Kmart Corporate. And I said, you know what? I'm going to follow my brother's footsteps. I'm going to go into marketing. And I never looked back, and I'm glad I did because I love it. You need to find what you love. If you love numbers, get a degree in accounting. If you love business, if you love selling shit, get a degree in marketing. I believe The Ohio State offers a degree in actual sales, or get a degree in business admin. If you want to get a career in the industry, you could start out as a personal trainer and hope that a company discovers you and your talents, but that still leaves the fact that you're niching yourself in. I myself started as a personal trainer. I also sold shoes at Big 5 Sporting Goods in Thousand Oaks, California. So and I also worked in a feed store in Venice, California. So that's the thing, guys. You need to look at what you want to do when you grow up, and just take the industry and throw that shit away. Our industry's in diapers, and if you think there's tons of cash to be made, when you look at the overall numbers of the supplement industry, they include Gatorade and Powerade. Our industry compared to other industries is in fucking diapers. Okay, it's a small industry, which is why I implore you guys to kind of get involved in a niche you love. Get a degree in something you love, whether that's management, business, philosophy. I don't know what the fuck you do with a philosophy degree, maybe talk to bitches or something. I don't know. But find a degree of something you like and hone in on that. My next video on this topic will be on why you shouldn't start a business unless you learn from others' mistakes. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Leave a comment below. Do you like this right now? Do you want this variety? We're still gonna have a ton of training videos. We're still gonna have the road to MILF. We're still gonna have the pro blinders. But when I give advice videos, honestly, guys, dude, it's all just, we all contradict each other. I mean, I get emails, well, Chris Jones said this and you said this. So fucking follow Chris Jones. He's big. You know, we all have our different ways of training. The one thing I can bring to the table different is career advice. And I look forward to your emails to marc@tigerfitness.com, MARC@tigerfitness.com, with questions about your life, motivation, whatever you want to do. I'm just trying a new thing, and if you don't like it, well, fucking scrap this shit. All right, I'm Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. Because being broke as fuck because you want to get a job in the supplement industry, that's not a game. Boom!